Hello, this is my very first ever guitar review. This is a Paul Stanley Ibanez PS120, which stands for "This is an awesome guitar." It's an Iceman, one of my absolute favorite designs of any guitar. It's like a Les Paul except slightly slanted, and well, I think it's cooler, but that's just me, and I am definitely in the minority in that. So, before I acquired this, I was wanting to look at some reviews, and I only found one review on YouTube, and it was this 30-minute long review, and I'm like, okay, this is about as in-depth of a review as I'm going to find, because after all, this is the China made. I mean, this is made in China. Look at the shiny beautifulness of this. It is set neck. I don't think that's neck through, but it's 3-piece mahogany neck, mahogany body with a maple cap. Now, not sure how thick the maple cap is. Don't care. You hear that? That sounds pretty damn good to me. These are Seymour Duncan pickups. This is a 59 and then the custom 5, I believe, in the bridge. So, and it's pretty cool. It's got the Paul Stanley stuff on it. This little shiny fin thingy here, which I'm not really sure what this is, but it's awesome. It's a nice little touch to it. Anyway, so this 30-minute long review. This gentleman had bought it online, and he filmed from getting it in the mail. He took it out of the box and proceeded to play it, and he did nothing but bitch and whine about the whole thing. Oh, well, the fit and finish, the finish has these tiny little minute imperfections in the binding, and the nut wasn't cut correctly, and blah 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 blah, and there was some scratches on it, so it obviously wasn't new. Well, that's what you get for ordering a guitar online. This came from Mammoth Music, right here in Anchorage, Alaska. That's right. Support your local music stores, because they come and go a lot, and those online people don't care about you. Anyway, personally, I love this guitar. I think it's great. I don't care where it's made. I don't care if the tuners are not Grovers. They usually put Grovers on a $900 guitar, but did they? No. They look like Grovers, but they're actually not Grovers. Don't care. It's staying in tune so far. So, whatever on that. I don't need Grovers that have an 18.1 tuning radius made out of pure nickel, blah blah fucking blah. Excuse my F-bomb there, but anyway. And then he complained about the 3 knobs not being in line. I don't know what he's talking about, because look, you see that? That looks pretty straight. Pretty straight. And you know, I don't know. Maybe he just had a bad day because he had nothing good to say about it. He didn't like the fact that these were plastic. I like that because it keeps the weight down. Not that I don't like heavy guitars. I love heavy guitars. But anyway, weight-wise, I don't care that they're not made out of metal. So what? You know, I'm not going to nitpick about such things. I've been an Ibanez fan for a very long time, and I've rarely ever had a brand new Ibanez. So he had problems with the abalone or faux abalone, whether it's real or not, binding, and I'm not really seeing what he's talking about because this looks good to me. And if I find like a hairline fracture in the binding, I'm not going to drop my guitar and go, I cannot play this thing. Shiny abalone. It looks pretty. It's pretty. It's not something I usually go for, but it's pretty and it fits because this is a Paul Stanley guitar. It's supposed to be flashy and gaudy because that's Paul Stanley. That's what you get for buying Paul Stanley's signature Iceman from Ibanez. Finally, he's back to Ibanez. Anyway, I'm not going to go on and on about that. Block inlays here with abalone and the mother of pearl, which I am reading it's acrylic, but don't care. It's an ebony fretboard, and ebony fretboards are the best. Maple fretboards are kind of right there with them, but ebony is so smooth. Anyway, I just want to kind of jam on this all night, but I'm not going to bore you. I usually set my guitars up as soon as I get them home because I'm picky. I'm a prima donna. I'm a lead guitarist. Guitarists in general are prima donnas. You guys and girls know exactly what I'm talking about. Fess up to it. It's okay. We love you anyway. I haven't even restrung it yet because it comes with the Darios because of the colored bulls on it. You see the colored bulls? Because the Dario makes the best strings on the planet, period. End of story. All you guys that play Ernie Ball can suck it. No, I'm just kidding. Ernie Ball makes okay strings. You know, if the store doesn't carry the Dario and you have to buy Ernie Balls in a pinch, I suppose they'll do. I got a set of NYXLs. I haven't even put them on yet. This is straight from the store. I haven't even set it up yet, and it plays fantastic. That's only ever happened to me once in my lifetime, and that was from Agile, another Asian-made guitar. They're made in Korea. Anyway, the biggest reason why I did this is because I see a lot of reviews on guitars out there that are like, oh, you know, I found imperfections in the binding. And I found imperfections in everything about this guitar. And it's just so imperfect. This is imperfect. This little line here was imperfect. And blah, blah, blah. Let me tell you something. They don't make bad guitars anymore. They just make bad guitar players. They don't make bad guitars. When I grew up playing harmonies and silver tones from Montgomery Ward, then you can talk about what makes a bad guitar. They don't make bad guitars in China, in India. Some of the Indian-made Jacksons are phenomenal. I'm like, really? And really? I've had American-made guitars before, and I've had to set them up straight from the factory. True story. Gibsons, Fenders, you name it. I've even had a Japanese ESP that's so revered in the world of metal, which they're great guitars, but I had to set it up. it was way off. But I like this guitar. I love this guitar. I think this is, I'm a Jackson man, and I think this is my best sounding one. It would probably sustain longer if I weren't plugged into my Black Star Stereo 10 ID core, which is a phenomenal amp. It's just got that built-in noise gate. But anyway, if I were to give this a 1 out of 10, 10 being the highest, I'd give it a 9. Why would I give it a 9? Because there's no Floyd on it. I love Floyd Roses. I can hardly play guitar without one, but I have some that have that already. And this will be a good solid tail, you know, solid foundation guitar. Who knows? I love the sound of it so much it might become one of my main ones for certain songs. So anyway, that's about it. This guitar gets a 9 out of 10 from me, Drew Owens, from 3 Kisses. We're getting ready to go on tour on the East Coast, so hope to see you guys there. You'll see this here. Anyway, that's it. My very first review. Probably the only review I'm going to do. I felt compelled this time. Okay? Rock on.